Hail doesn't tap your car. It auditions to total it. So if the forecast looks spicy, you need something between your paint and a sky full of ice. Today, I'm counting down 6 car covers that claim to protect against hail and brutal weather, what felt worth the money, what annoyed me, and which one I'd actually trust when that first crack of thunder hits. Stick around because the #1 pick surprised me in one really practical way that matters more than layer count marketing. Number 6. iCarCover 18-layer car cover. When I first unboxed the iCarCover 18-layer, I'll be honest, I expected it to feel like a thick, premium armor blanket. And it does feel substantial in the hands, heavier than most standard covers I've used, so right away you get that psychological comfort like, okay, this might actually handle a nasty storm. The material has that multi-layer stiffness that suggests it's built for more than just dust. In light hail, it did a decent job. I put it through a couple of windy rain days and one night that had small pea-sized hail, and my hood and roof came out fine. No visible dings, no new chips, nothing that made me wince in the morning. The way it drapes also helps. It doesn't cling super tight like a thin sheet, so it creates a bit of spacing that can soften impact. But here's the thing, 18 layers sounds amazing until you start living with it day to day. It's bulky, like awkward bulky. Folding it back up after use felt like wrestling a stiff comforter into a tiny closet. If you're someone who'll only use it occasionally, like you park outside only sometimes, fine. But if you plan to throw this on every time the clouds roll in, you may start skipping it out of pure inconvenience, and that kind of defeats the whole point. Another issue, wind behavior. Even with straps, I still had moments where it shifted more than I wanted, especially around the corners. Number 5. Avecrew Car Cover. The Avecrew cover is one of those that's pretty easy to like at first. It's lighter, more flexible, and I found it simpler to put on quickly, especially if you're doing it alone. The fit was fairly cooperative, and it didn't feel like it was fighting me the whole time, which, matters when you're trying to beat an incoming storm. Weather-wise, it handled rain well. Water beat it up nicely, and the surface didn't seem to soak through easily. For everyday outdoor protection, sun, dust, bird mess, and normal rain, it does its job. If you just want a cover that keeps your car from constantly getting filthy, this one feels like a solid practical pick. But for hail specifically, it's not the thickest option here, and you notice that the moment you compare it to more padded covers. With small hail, it's better than nothing, sure. But I didn't get that confident feeling that I could walk away from a rough storm and expect my roof to be safe. It's more like it reduces risk rather than actually blocking it. I also noticed it can be a bit noisy and flappy in heavy wind. Even when secured, there was some movement and that constant flutter sound that makes you peek outside every 20 minutes. And if you're in an area where grit blows around, movement plus debris can equal rubbing. Again, not a deal breaker, but something to be aware of. Number 4. Kayme 6 Layers Car Cover. Kayme's 6-layer cover feels like the point where we shift from basic weather cover into something more confidence-inspiring. The material felt better balanced to me, thicker than the Avecrew, but still manageable enough that I didn't dread putting it on. It's not a workout. It's more like, all right, I can do this quickly. In rain and wind, Kayme performed steadily. I liked how it sat on the vehicle, and it felt less floaty than thinner covers. It also seemed to keep its shape better, which reduces the chance of constant shifting. That matters for both protection and peace of mind because you don't want to wonder whether your cover is doing its job while you're trying to sleep. For hail, I tested it during a night with mixed rain and small hail. It did well for that category. Again, we're not talking baseball-sized hail here, but for the common small to medium stuff, it provided a noticeable cushion. When I pressed down with my palm, you could feel there was some structure to it, rather than just fabric. One thing I appreciated, it felt like the daily driver option in this list. The kind of cover you can actually use regularly without turning it into a whole event. That's important because the best cover is the one you'll actually put on when the forecast changes. If there's any downside, it's simply that it's not marketed as a dedicated hail shield with heavy padding, so extreme hail is still going to be a gamble. 3. Motor Trend SafeKeeper. The Motor Trend SafeKeeper felt more refined in the little details. When I used it, the fit and finish gave me the impression that someone actually thought about how real people put covers on cars, especially when you're rushing because the wind is picking up and the sky looks like it's about to throw ice cubes at your windshield. The fabric has a sturdy feel without being obnoxiously stiff. It slid over the car more smoothly than some thicker options, and it didn't snag as much around mirrors. That might sound minor, but in a stressful moment, that smoother handling makes you way more likely to use it consistently. In terms of weather protection, it did a great job with rain and general outdoor exposure. It also held up well during a gusty day where other covers I've tried would breathe too much and balloon slightly. This one stayed more controlled, and I found myself trusting it more. For hail, it's not a dedicated inflatable or foam dome type solution, but it did provide a meaningful barrier for smaller hail. Think of it like a tough shield that reduces damage rather than a full guarantee against extreme impact. If your area gets frequent small hail bursts, this can be a very realistic option. Overall, SafeKeeper hits that sweet spot. Practical to use, solidly protective, and it doesn't feel like a hassle product. It's the first cover on this list that made me think, yeah, I'd keep this in the trunk and actually rely on it. 2. Autsop SUV Car Cover. If you drive an SUV, you already know the pain. Half of the universal covers don't really fit right, or they fit in a way that makes you nervous, too tight in one place, loose in another, and suddenly wind becomes your enemy. The Autsop SUV cover felt like it understood the bigger shape better, and that alone is a huge win. Putting it on was easier than I expected for an SUV cover. It didn't feel like I was trying to wrap a couch with a bedsheet. The material also felt durable, and the overall coverage was reassuring, especially over large roof areas where hail damage loves to show up. In bad weather, it held steady. Rain rolled off well, and the way it sat on the vehicle reduced a lot of the flapping. And because SUVs have more surface area catching wind, that stability is a big deal. I didn't have that constant worry that it was shifting around the edges. For hail, this was one of the more comforting covers to walk away from. It has a more protective feel across big panels, and it creates that extra buffer that makes hail less likely to directly translate into dents. I'm not saying it's magic, but I felt meaningfully safer using it compared to the bottom two options. If you're an SUV owner who wants a cover that feels like it was made for your reality, bigger roof, bigger exposure, more wind, Autsop is a near top pick, and honestly feels like one of the best storm season decisions you can make. 1. EzyShade 10-layer car cover. EzyShade is the one that impressed me in the most practical way. It felt like protection without punishing you for using it. You know how some covers are thick but annoying, or easy but flimsy? This one balanced both better than I expected. It felt substantial, but still manageable, like it was designed for real humans who don't have time to fight a cover in the driveway. The 10-layer build isn't just a marketing number here. You can feel the difference in density and structure. When I tested it in rain and wind, it stayed composed. The material didn't feel cheap, and the way it sat on the car made it feel secure rather than temporary. That security matters because hailstorms usually come with wind, and wind is what turns an okay cover into a stressful experience. Now for hail protection. In the kind of hail most people actually deal with. Small pellets, quick bursts, the oh no storm, you get a noticeable cushioning effect. I checked panels afterward and didn't see new dings, and the cover didn't look like it got shredded or stressed in the process. It felt like it absorbed impact instead of simply taking it. But what really sold me is consistency. I found myself willing to use it again and again because it wasn't a nightmare to deploy. That's the part most people overlook. A cover can be the most protective thing on earth, but if it's miserable to put on, you'll skip it at the exact moment you need it most. Final thought. That's all for today, folks.